Hello everyone, I'm the Nerdy Fool, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 with episode 11. We left off with this dog ahead of us that we were going to talk to, as we were slowly making our way up towards Karlach for Will's quest. So let's drink our speak with animal potion, and then talk to this dog and find out his story.
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly.
What happened here?
I told you to go.
Perception appeared as color, intimidation, or persuasion. We'll go with the persuasion option, but I'm not an enemy, I promise. I won't use friends because I don't want him to hate me. Good roll. Hopefully that stays for this whole session of getting good rolls. We've had some bad rolls lately.
There's death in your scent, but not in your words. Still, you should go. My friend is injured. He needs rest.
That's a lot of blood for an injured, not dead person. Don't think he's gonna wake up. Rest, he needs a grave. We'll use the Dragonborn option. It's noble to protect one of your clan, but he's gone.
He's not my clan. He's my friend. Of course he will. And then we'll return home.
What's your name? What happened to your friend exactly? Come on, you can travel with me if you like. Prove the man is dead and shout at his corpse. I doubt that would go over well. What's your name?
He calls me Scratch. You can do the same.
Hi, Scratch. What happened to your friend exactly?
We were attacked. Cackling, furry things on two legs. And their smell, it was strange, rotten, evil.
So our character doesn't know what these strange creatures are. Well, you can travel with me if you like.
No, I won't leave him.
Then if he doesn't wake up, follow my scent to my camp.
If it comes to that, I may. Thank you.
You don't mind if I check out his corpse though, right? Some food. You don't need his boots. Ooh, I'm about to be encumbered. Fun. And we have 3 letters. So was he a letter delivery guy? Maybe. 9 fingers. I won't come back to the city, not while you have your thug looking for me. If you want a debt paid, you'll have to trust me and collect it yourself. Go to the graveyard and look for where M. Kerwin is buried. Get digging and you'll find enough valuables to settle matters between us. Don't go looking for me. I'll know when I'm safe. S. David, it's a boy. He's healthy and perfect. I've named him after his father. Come back and see us soon as you get... See us as soon as you can get leave. There we go. Words. Love, Flora, and David Jr. And lastly, Gomwick. Be doubly careful on the way back to Baldur's Gate. I've received more reports of attacks on travelers throughout the region. I can't have my best messenger wind up face down in a ditch somewhere. Watch yourself. Better late than never. Postmaster General Danzo. Is this guy Gomwick? It is. So that was a note actually written to him, and he is a postal carrier. I will take these. I don't think they're going to ever show up as characters we can interact with based upon what we know. But it's possible to run into those people. Alright, moving on. Actually, there is something else. Hello, Hunter Stash. You didn't show up when I was highlighting stuff. Oh, nothing in there. I guess that explains why. There is one more thing we could do here. I have the amulet that allows me to speak with dead. Hopefully that doesn't annoy Scratch. But he might know more about the dangers on the road.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
So we get 5 questions. Who are you? What is your profession? Where are you from? What were you Why were you in the forest and what happened to you? What happened to you, I think, is our primary question at the moment.
Lack of nose,
Okay.
claws, teeth.
Who are you?
Gumwick.
Just your name, Gomwick? Where are you from?
Trail.
Why were you in the forest?
Let us delivery to Baldur's Gate.
Where did you keep the letters? On him, think.
In bag. Standard issue.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Seemed a random question to ask at the end. And yeah, Scratch did not seem to mind us talking to his friend. Ooh, good thing I did come over here. We've got a bunch of stuff. The crafting supplies I don't think matter that much. Interesting. So we've got these berry bushes, but they also don't show up with the tab highlight. Or, I guess, alt highlight. Which is a shame. No, I don't need the bucket. Let's grab the fish. I don't need rotten eggs. It doesn't look like we can go anywhere into the river. So that's the end there. Probably nothing over here either, so we just continue. Which way? Tab is still not mapped. Do we have to go around here? Maybe? Or, no, maybe we can jump. Yeah, okay. So this is sort of a back route to get to her. Assuming we can jump that far.
Assume nothing.
Let's have Lae'zel jump, because she's more likely able to be controlled, and the rest will follow if they can find a path. No, Varric might not actually be able to make that. Hey, Scratch. No? Come on, Varric.
Objective noted.
Can she cast this on someone else, or is it personal? Doesn't state. Let's have you jump back over here and see if she can cast it on Varric. Good. And it's a ritual, so she cannot cast it on multiple people. Well, that's awkward. Alright, well, I think the rest should be able to follow us. Is that her? Could be.
Need to find a way forward.
Karlach. Alright. With that in mind, let's head to our camp so that we can switch out for Will. Because I want him in the party when we talk to her. I think he can replace Astarion. They're both DPS characters. I'd like you to join me.
I'm up for the challenge. You've just got to make a little space.
You can take Astarion's place. He'll stay in the camp.
Let's make this happen.
That's a lot of experience. Time to level up Will. He's probably level 1 still. Sure. So Will is a warlock who is tied to the fiend. So he does have a pact with a fiend. And there he's going on about how we can't trust devils. He straight up has a pact with one. Alright, spells. What do I want you to know? Burning Hands, Charm Person, Command is always fun. Expeditious Retreat, Hellish Rebuke, Hex is something that all warlocks should know, because it just gives you more damage, and I think you bounce it between targets whenever you kill one. If the target dies before the spell ends, you can hex a new creature without expending a spell slot. Yeah. So we hex a target, then he gets an additional d6 of damage. And then when they die, we just hex the next target. So I don't know why he didn't have hex already. And then you get 2 invocations. Probably adding charisma, always good. To the Elder's Blast specifically. We could give him beast speech, so if he's in the party, we'll have someone who can speak with animals. That would be fun. Guiling Influence, gain proficiency in Deception and Persuasion. See in Darkness. Cast False Life. Meh. Disguise Self. Learn how to cast One with Shadows. Well, what is One with Shadows? Vanish into the darkness and become invisible as long as you stand still. No. Repelling Blast. Pushing targets away with his Eldritch Blast. Would that always apply with the Eldritch Blast, or can I toggle that on and off? Because it definitely sounds useful, but not necessarily something I want to always hit. Actually knocking people off cliffs and whatnot. Cast Bane using a Warlock spell slot. I think Beast Speech. I do like the Repelling Blast, though. That's probably my third choice. Replace a spell. What do you have? Arms of Hadar and Armor of Agathis. Both of those are fine. I have no problem with that. And you're level 3. Pact Boon, that was what I was thinking of. I was like, shouldn't he be choosing his specialization? Although I think the Fiend is his archetype. But then Warlocks also get the Pact Boon that's pretty important. Alright, for second level, Blindness, Cloud of Daggers. I don't think you can move that after you cast it, so if they just step outside the Cloud of Daggers, you just have a worthless spell. Crown of Madness can be cool. Darkness, no. Enthrall. No. Hold Person can be fun. Misty Step. Enfeeblement. Scorching Ray is always good. Or Shatter. I already have Scorching Ray, so maybe I'll give him Shatter. Just to keep some variation. So, part of me thinks Actor the Blade, because he's the Blade of Frontiers. But I don't know, he just doesn't have stats for a frontline fighter. Like, his AC is probably terrible, because his dex is terrible, and he's not going to have good armor. Con is fine, but not amazing. So it's like, yeah, he would switch out his charisma for his attacking stat rather than using his dex. So he would hit a lot more accurately with his melee weapons. But yeah. Pact of the Chain gives him a familiar. Could be fun. Pact of the Tome gives him more spells. Guidance, Vicious Mockery, Thorn Whip. So the reason this matters is that later on, different abilities of the Warlock class will tie into which of these you've chosen. So I don't remember what they give. Pact of the Tome is good just for... I think it improves your invocations that you get, as well as allowing you to just cast more spells. And Warlocks are really spell locked, because they just don't have very many spell slots. I don't remember what Pact of the Chain gets you, besides just a familiar. You could have an Imp or a Quasit, though, which would fit with him having a Fiend Patron. But no, I'll go back Pact of the Tome. I think that's the more powerful, better choice. Doesn't fit quite as well as if he was Pact of the Blade, because he's the Blade of Frontiers, but I just don't think his build is designed to be a frontline character. Like, if we look at his stats... Will... Character sheet. No, inventory. Your AC 12. Can you imagine an AC 12 character up front? He would just die. So let's leave camp.
Looking ahead.
And let's go talk to this Karlach person.
A key. Wonder what it opens.
I do not need random bones. Why am I so slow? Oh, it's because I'm encumbered. Right. They said that. If we go to my inventory, sort by weight. Let's highlight everything that I don't actually care about. Mostly the weapons and armor. Why do we have Astarion's armor? And Shadowheart's armor. Anyway, we'll just take all of that and give it to Lae'zel. And now our carrying capacity is fine. I also wanted to adjust her spells, and I keep forgetting. So, because I want her to have Bless. Because I keep wanting to cast it, and I can't. So, let's get rid of no. Cure Wounds. No. Yes. Let's get rid of Cure Wounds and grab Bless. If I need to use an action to heal someone, I can use a potion with Throw. And then if we need to heal everyone outside of battle... Well, if we need to heal outside of battle, it's better to use Prayer of Healing rather than Cure Wounds. Not actually by much. 1d8 plus 3 versus 2d8 plus 3. Okay. It is an extra d8. I don't know, I just feel like I don't have enough spell slots. But Shield of Faith is something I should use more often. Yeah, something like that's probably fine. Why are you in the middle of the river? Also, why is my camera all wonky?
What to do?
Hello?
Have you wondered what people will say, Will?
How did I get locked into this?
Becoming a monster.
There we go.
I've faced countless perils and conquered them all. This will be no different.
I've always had a soft spot for the confident ones. They always disappoint, though.
Have to keep going.
Alright. Not sure I got my camera all screwed up there, but glad that's fixed. Oh, we can't loot her backpack. Let's toss down a quick save, and let's go talk to her. We'll have you cast guidance on us first, because sometimes it doesn't allow it in the moment to be cast. I want to make sure I've got it.
The stink of Avernus. Advocatus diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you.
You're the devil we've been hunting, Karlach, right? Tell me, monster, what's it like to know you're about to die? These are no natural flames. Prepare to fight. Wait, you fight her just because she has not unnatural flames? No. You're the devil we've been hunting, Karlach, right?
Bloody right. An honor to be chased by the Blade of Frontiers, but I...
A great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood. The Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
Evidence. Proof that you're a devil. A gladiator in the archdevil Zariel's army.
I can explain, but it's a whole situation. If you just hear me out...
Another vision. Karlach's blade raised, slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Her rage and desperation seep into you. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
She's trying to trick us. Don't believe her lies.
You saw the truth. I never wanted to serve Zariel. I was enlisted in her army against my will. Forced to fight, and fight I did. When I saw an opportunity to get away, I took it. Finally home. Or near it, anyway.
You served her. That's enough to damn you.
Killing a victim because they were forced to do bad things seems wrong. Stand down, Will. You saw what I saw. Be practical. She's infected, same as us, and powerful too. We can use her as an ally. Looks like you found your mark, Will. Let's send this devil back to the hells. No. I'm gonna go with she's powerful and could be an ally, but I also don't think that she is guilty of whatever Will thinks she's guilty of.
You don't know what you're saying. You're asking me to trust a devil.
I'm pretty sure she's a tiefling, not a devil. Gods are stubborn. Karlach's not a devil and you know it. You saw her thoughts. She poses no danger to the Sword Coast. You're right, cut her down before she causes trouble. She's not a devil. She's a tiefling.
Listen to sense now. I don't want this to end badly for either of us. You know monsters, right? Better than anyone. Look into my eyes. Can't you see I'm not what you think?
Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce.
I'm Karlach, but you already knew that. And you are...
I'm Varric. I'm your ticket to curing that tadpole eventually. I'm not interested in making friends. No, I'm Varric.
Well met, soldier. Nice to meet a friendly around here. It's been tough going so far. I may not be a devil, but I can put the Blade's reputation to work. How would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards? Little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good. Really good. Turns out, I've got a knack for killing demons. That made me a valuable asset. Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me as her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. But devils don't like to lose their assets. Zariel liked it so little. She sent a bunch of goons, so-called Paladins of Tyr, to take me back. Problem is, I'm not going.
They're paladins? Or are they pretending to be paladins? The so-called. Because I think paladins in... No. I was going to say paladins need to be lawful good, but in 5th edition that's not the case. But they're still generally pretty good guys. Let's send them back to where they came from. So you want me to kill the people hunting you? Why should I do your dirty work? So you want me to kill the people hunting you?
Don't worry, I'll lead the charge. But I could use your help. There's a lot of them and only one of me. After that, we can team up. Take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good?
I like her. She looks like she could throw me over her shoulder and carry me to safety, should the need arise.
Well, we know Shadowheart's type. Let's do it. Why should I do your dirty work? Why should I do your dirty work?
Dirty work's the only kind I like. Gets even messier the more bodies you throw at it. Think of the potential.
Alright, well then let's do it.
Fuck yes! They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. Looks like your troops all trooped up. You'll need to send someone packing if you want me to join.
We're gonna do her quest next. But I want to keep Will, at least for this, because he's tied to this quest. So Lae'zel or Shadowheart? Who do we send back? So she is a barbarian, which means she can tank, but she's not designed to be the primary tank. It's a bit of a tank plus DPS, which means I should probably keep my healer and buffer. So I guess you'll tank for this fight and take Lae'zel's place.
If I must, I must. Excellent. Let's go.
Hey, Will, you want to talk?
So, Will, now that we've made peace, how about we get to know each other properly? What's your story?
Not so much a story as a pantomime. And I've played my part all too poorly.
What's that supposed to mean? Lay it out plainly, Will. Someone set you on Karlach's trail. I'd like to know more about your source. This pantomime could have gone badly, Will. It's amazing Karlach didn't gut you where you stood. I'd like to know more about your source.
I would too. Go on, Will. We're listening. Who sicked you on me?
You're not the only one who's had a villain's knife held to your throat, Karlach.
You make it sound like a harvest of devils coming for you, Will.
You're closer than you know. One night soon when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll face my penance.
That sounds ominous. Penance, should I be worried? Good, then I deserve answers. Intriguing, a chance to see the blade squirm, perhaps. No, I'm not going to say that. Penance, should I be worried?
You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
Having a conversation while we're walking on a log over a river.
Over and through.
Oh, did we pick up her backpack? No, we didn't. Let's grab that. Might be some goodies there, and there are. Diluted oil of sharpness. Gain a +1 to damage and attack rolls, and overcome resistance to non-magical damage. Alchemist fire is always fun. Arrow of ice, and a basic poison. Alright, so it looked like they are just up here. So what's the easiest? Oh, I guess right there. Probably the back way into this place. Hey, dead toll collector. Can we talk to you? Or can I only use this once per day? Does it say it's a once per day thing? No? But it is grayed out. But it's a ritual. Why would it be only available once per day? Wonder if... Oh, there it is. Recast it. It was just hidden or I wasn't looking right.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Who are you? How did you die? Do you have any valuables? Not anymore. Where were you heading? Where were you heading?
Anywhere. Away. Safety.
Oh. What was happening? How did you die?
Jumped. To escape. Broken.
Okay, you gotta give me more. What was attacking you that made you just jump off of that ledge? Apparently you're not gonna tell me. Do you have any valuables?
Basement.
Ooh.
Locked.
That was useful info. Where's the Toloss key?
I fell. Dropped key.
We already found that. Okay. Last question. Who are you?
Vance. Toll collector.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Well, thank you, Vance Toll Collector. That was useful info. So, presumably this is the toll house, and there's a basement that we have the key for. Don't really need the water, but we'll take it. Where's our basement? Would expect a trap door or something. But I guess not. We'll talk to her in a moment. Ooh, a glaive. Fun. And she seems to have no issue with me looting everything. Most of these are probably empty. Rotten cheese. Yum. And we also have a body we can talk to. There's a lot of good stuff in here. But the fact she's not attacking me right off is a promising sign. Because I doubt she isn't aware of me. You guys have a lot of rotten food. Alright, let's talk to this fellow.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Wait, we just know he killed a pack of gnolls? How did you die?
Zariel's brute destroyed me.
Well, I guess that confirms the people here are in fact tied to Zariel. You killed a pack of gnolls, how? Pact? Which devil did you make a pact with?
Fallen. Lady Zariel.
So you were a warlock to Zariel. Why did you sign a pact with the devil?
Power. Strength.
Who are you?
Infernal servant. So long I've forgotten why
spell's power wanes, you can ask no more questions.
Huh. He was just a random refugee, and so I assumed nothing important there, but he was in fact actually a servant of Zariel, a devil. Oh, don't want to talk to you yet. Don't need the rags. Just want to loot all the things. Don't need rotten cheese. Okay. Let's talk to her.
Keep that beast away from us, you hear?
Me, the beast? Now that's fucking rich.
Well, they don't seem like crazed killers. Don't need that. Yeah, let's go in here.
Karlach, there you are.
Greetings, motherfucker. Ready to die?
That's right, Karlach. So now is in the hells. I could see why her ladyship wants a murderous brute like you back.
Her ladyship. Zariel really has you under her thumb, doesn't she? Pathetic.
Rage all you want, Karlach. Burn with the might of the hells. Zariel will find you, and she will bring you back in pieces. Then again, maybe she'll just leave you here, far from home, with an infernal engine for a heart, slowly burning you to ash from the inside.
The furnace was never my home. It was my prison. I'm free now, and I'm never going back!
Okay, she's got anger issues, which makes sense for a barbarian. Wow, did they just take all of us out with a single shot because combat started while we were outside a door? Okay, no. I thought it stunned us or something. Alright, she's gonna need to rage, probably. What can you tell me about these? Level 4. AC's terrible on you. What about in here? You are a level 5. We are in trouble. Divine health, extra attack, opportunity attack. And you're also level 4. Ranger, it seems, because of Hunter's Mark. Okay. I don't know. Are you a mage then? No? You got a knife. Because I don't really want to get up close and personal with the guy with 2 attacks and a giant greatsword. Feels like that's how we die. So, yes, rage. That'll be your bonus action. Move up here and attack. Do you have reckless attack yet? You're still level 1. I didn't level her up. Oh, I'm so dumb. Probably should reload then. We'll try and win this, but she has 14 hit points and is a level 1. Seriously? You missed on an 80%?
Let's finish this.
Alright, Shadowheart. Oh, I guess she cast shield, which gave her a +5 to AC? Is that how that works? Yeah, increase AC by 5. So I can't really blame her for missing then. You pull back here out of line of sight. Cast Bless on the rest of the party. I don't want you getting
Heading there.
attacked and your concentration broken. And then you still have a bonus action, which I could cast shield on someone. Probably Karlach. She's gonna be our main tank, which is sad because of her lack of health. Oh, no, shield is also concentration. Oh, I'm making all the mistakes. Oh, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna need to just reload because this is gonna not go well. Old person, not ideal.
Fleet of foot.
Alright, Will, you cast a hex on her. Actually, screw it. We'll just reload now, rather than waiting for this whole fight. Which is gonna turn out extremely poorly. So we'll reload, level her up. I don't know how I missed that she had a level. And then we'll go through all that again. Yeah, there she is with her 2 level ups to get her to level 3. I was wondering what kind of barbarian she was, but she hadn't chosen yet because we hadn't leveled her up to level 3 yet. So reckless attack is great. Gives us advantage on attack rolls. But then the enemy also has advantage against us. Dangerous sense isn't that important. There's that, no choices to be made. And then level 3. This is where we actually make real choices. So first, her race is going to give her an additional searing, a searing smite spell. But then Berserker, I think, is one that a lot of people go with because you get the frenzied attacks. But it raises our strain, which penalizes our attack rolls. So for the first bit of combat, you're just awesome, but then slowly you start missing. Wild magic, I hear, is fun, where random magic stuff happens. But I think I'm going to go with Wild Heart. Right? Yeah. If I recall, Bear gives us resistance. Oh, and a heal. This is definitely different than 5th edition base has. Enter a rage to make you tough and stand up against punishment. You can use unrelenting ferocity and have resistance to all damage except psychic damage. You can use unrelenting ferocity. So that's not just a heal. No, I'm confused. Oh, so Unrelenting Ferocity is not what gives us the resistance. We just also have the resistance and it unlocks Unrelenting Ferocity. Yes, so this would give us resistance to all damage besides Psychic, which is great. What does the Eagle give us then? You can use Diving Strike. Don't really care about that. Those also have disadvantage on opportunity attacks against you. And you can dash as a bonus action. Don't care about that. Diving Strike, leap down onto a foe, knocking them prone. You won't take fall damage. I don't think we attack from the air often enough to make that a worthwhile choice. Enter Rage grants you extraordinary swiftness. You can use Primal Stampede and your movement speed increased by 15. So that makes us faster while enraged. And we get a charge attack, knocking all enemies in the way, and possibly knocking them prone. So we charge through a group of enemies. Still leaning towards Bear. Tiger Bloodlust, and your jump distance increases. Lash out to attack up to 3 enemies at once and make them bleed. Okay. Use Inciting Howl, and your allies have advantage on melee attack rolls against enemies within 7 feet of you. 7 feet is so random. I'm used to again, D&D where everything's in feet as the base, since everything is 5 foot or 10 feet. Seeing things of 7 feet because they do their calculations in meters and then adjust it afterwards is weird. Inciting Howl. Each ally within earshot can move an additional 10 feet during their next turn. Cool and all, but I think I'm going to go with Bearheart, because if I ever use her, she's going to be replacing Lae'zel, I think. And so I want her to be tankier. Oh, we've got different piercings, apparently. Tiger, wolf, none. That's our bear piercings. Sure, I'll give you the bear piercings. Okay, we've now leveled her up. So we're in a much better spot. I think we had already talked to her. So let's save now and then open the door.
Karlach, there you are.
Greetings, motherfucker.
Her language.
Ready to die?
That's right, Karlach. So now is in the hells. I could see why her ladyship wants a murderous brute like you back.
Her ladyship. Zariel really has you under her thumb.
I guess we'll
Rage
skip
or
this.
Then again.
Avernus was never...
Okay. We still get hit by the same nonsense. But now Karlach isn't about to die because we're in a much better spot. So, same thing. So Bearheart is a different rage. Is there any reason I would choose the base rage then? Oh no, that's reckless attack. This is just my rage. Okay. Enter rage.
I've got it.
Move here. And 80% still. So we know she's going to cast shield, so it's not actually 80%. Let's use reckless attack to give us advantage on this. Oh, I should have had Shadowheart cast Bless first. Not that it mattered, we got the attack off.
Need to stay focused.
Let's have you pull back,
Keep going.
cast Bless, and this time don't just immediately drop Bless. There we go. In a flanking spot, I suppose. I'm good with that for your turn. And your turn. I was thinking you could move aside a little bit. There we go.
This is my time.
Will. Come over here. Cast Hex. I don't really care about which check we give a disadvantage to. Strength, sure. So Hex her. And then Eldritch Blast. There we go. I don't want to stay out of line of sight from all those people in there.
Time to push my luck again.
Can you close this door? Alright, try and block the door. Have we used both of our second level slots already? That is a shame. You have 10 health left. So I don't really want to use anything crazy. But if I don't kill her right now, she's going to get an attack off on us. So let's waste a first level spell. We've got 4 of them. Oh, shield blocks. Yep. Doesn't say in there, but shield blocks magic missiles automatically. Immune to magic missile. Whoa, that was not where I wanted you to go, dude. Get back over here. Block the door. Well, that was a misplay. So we can't see what they're doing. Hey. Apparently you can't block doors because that door swung right through me. So that's something to know. Alright, can you finish her off, do I think? 2 to 7. No, you cannot. And a miss anyway. Okay. Not a lot else I can do there. Your Eldritch Blast can probably finish her. Unless you miss. Dude. Well, I was hoping to have Karlach, have her be dead, and then Karlach can go over there and fight him. But if we're all just gonna miss, then not a lot I can do there. Old person, is that for 10 turns? Is that what it's saying? 10 turns remaining. And there's no... Oh, whiz save ends. Okay, so I could potentially end it. And you go away to Pip. There we go. Alright. 80% chance to hit. We'll go reckless again. Make sure it lands. There we go. We got freed now. So now you move up here.
Where do I go from here?
And then we are needing to get out of here. I'll take the attack. Whoa! How, did he just do 21 damage? No, move out of the way. Yeah, no. There we go. Was it a crit? No, it was not. Opportunity attack, yes. Main hand attack. What was your roll? He rolled a 12 and added 12 plus 1, 3 is 4, 6, 10. Yeah, he added 10. Dude. 15 damage, which I could have withstood. But then he threw on Divine Smite. How are you a paladin? You worship a devil. I don't know about this. No one has an action left. Everyone's got their bonus action still.
Ready for another round?
But you can't throw a potion with a bonus action. Let's move up front. Actually, I guess I shouldn't. Stay out of the range of the bow if possible.
Battle favors the fearless.
And you can move your hex onto him. Strength again. Onto Anders. I don't know about this fight, guys. There we go. Dude. Is he using just all of his smites? Is that what's going on there with that attack? Yeah, he used another Divine Smite. He's just throwing out all of his Divine Smites. Which I guess makes sense. 3 to 10 healing. That's probably fine. That's your action. Okay, we could do more damage. We could lacerate. So I can't reckless attack with one of these. I don't really want to give up your whole turn healing. This guy's doing way more damage than we heal for. Let's see, so if I did prepare, I'm fine with that. What's our attack? 91%, yeah. So let's prepare. And then we'll do extra damage. Broke his concentration on whatever he was concentrating on. Yeah. Guess that's it for you. I'm gonna have you throw a potion.
Seems simple enough.
That unfortunately is your action. Are you still concentrating, or has that broken? Yes, you're still concentrating on bless, so let's keep that up. Oh, I guess I can see the bless on them. So I don't want to throw that away. Let's just have you stay back. I want him to focus on attacking Karlach rather than everyone else. Though the attacks of opportunity are nice. I guess toss out a healing word to also get Will up. And that's probably a reasonable choice. We've got everyone standing again. You drink a potion. I don't want you taking the attack of opportunity to run away, but I also don't want you standing there. But stand there you shall. You get out of line of sight of their archer and drink a potion yourself. Goodbye, Will. I mean, he's taking lots of attacks opportunity. So just so that he can keep attacking us. So yeah. So your health 41. But he's nearly dead. And I think he is by far the scariest. So let's get everyone up and standing again. So there's that. And then throw another potion. Can I hit both of you? Unfortunately, I cannot. I could move Karlach back just a touch. Then have Shadowheart throw a potion. Then they both heal, which is totally not how potions work, but it's how they work in Baldur's Gate. So that is Shadowheart's turn.
This is gonna feel good.
We'll have Karlach move forward and reckless attack him. He's now out of the fight. Alright, we are getting somewhere. And then he can't move his hex, so probably broke in one of those times you just kept getting destroyed. You could attempt to flourish 55% now. Just Pull back. And dip your weapon in the flames in case I have you choose to attack with it. It's not super worth it, but it's something.
Let's go.
Only a bonus action here. Drink another potion. Alright. Good. That is the one I want you to attack. Running away, though, is less optimal. So I can't catch up to you. That's what you're saying. Except if I dash. Can I jump to get here? Yes, I can.
Got it.
Used up my bonus action, but that is totally fine. Please die. Hunter's Mark broke. Good.
This is my time.
Fine with that.
Fleet of foot.
Eldritch Blast is still my best spell. There's something to be said for something like Vicious Mockery that then gives her disadvantage on attack rolls. Or just more damage. Prevents the target from using reactions. Eldritch Blast is nice because it's a cantrip, and 4 to 13 damage on a cantrip is fantastic. I don't think anything else here matters. Do I use Hex again? I think so. We're gonna rest after this almost certainly. So we'll Hex you, then I'll Eldritch Blast. That gives me additional damage on you. And then pull back out of line of sight if possible. Not possible. You have no more movement? I didn't realize I got him to the end of his movement. Hopefully she doesn't break his Hex.
These boots have seen everything.
Magic Missile. Always fun. Oh, did that kill her? Good.
Fuck them. Fuck Zariel. I won't go back. I'm never going back. And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash.
Easy, Karlach. Those flames are getting big. Zarya won't get near you again. We'll make sure of that. Tear this place apart. Zarya won't get near you again. We'll make sure of that.
That's right, she won't. She can't. She couldn't even lay a finger.
Sounds like you're losing it. Don't kill yourself. She is setting the house on fire. Everyone, back off while she's going nuts. You lit Shadowheart on fire. Are you serious? A severed head. Yum. Well, let's do some looting around here while we wait for her to get control of herself. Huh, this is a different bridge than we found before.
Whatever killed those gnolls might be nearby.
Hyena ear.
Careful.
Good, some good stuff here. And some less interesting stuff. I don't know why I need a bunch of hyena ears, but sure. Okay, are you getting control of yourself? Yes, seems like she is back under control. I mean, that was a choice.
Whew. Had to let off a little steam after facing off with those ignots. Granted, the fire's lasting a little longer than it should. How do I look?
Like you should have melted a long time ago? How can you stand it? Hot. Slightly mad, to be honest. Are you alright? You should have melted a long time ago. How can you stand it?
Honey, I could go all night. Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close, till I've found a way to calm it down.
How the hells did you get an infernal engine for a heart? You have a mechanic for your heart? What does the engine allow you to do? I met someone who might be able to help. We did find a smith in the Emerald Grove who mentioned that he had worked in the hells. So I assume that's who we're talking about. How do you get an infernal engine for a heart?
High pain tolerance. And a dynamic duo of truly shitty bosses. But it's a bit early in the game to be getting into tragic backstories. Let's save the Scar show for later, after we've worked up an appetite for tragedy. Meanwhile, I'll need to find someone who can tune up my engine sooner rather than later. Believe me when I say this thing is hot. The first time I faced down those Paladins, they let slip there was an infernal mechanic in the area. A tiefling. He might be able to stabilize things, if I can find him.
We know the guy. Wonder if they met Damon, a tiefling weaponsmith. What'll happen if you don't get tuned up?
Who knows? Maybe I can run like this indefinitely, but maybe not.
I'm gonna assume not. If it feels like it's going in overdrive, it's probably not good. So they probably mean Damon.
A weaponsmith, huh? Not sure if he's the guy, but I'd love to find out. A tune-up would do this rusty heart a world of good.
Okay. So I think we'll leave it off there for the day. Next time, we really need to rest, but then might be good to take a quick trip back to Damon just to sort out her situation, but also we should look around this area. Yeah. There's got to be a teleport spot nearby as well, I would think. Because there's none near here, and I would assume we'd find one in this area. So maybe look around. Hopefully we find a teleport spot so we can get back here quickly. Talk to Damon, come back, and then see where that takes us. But that'll be for next time. I hope you all had fun and enjoyed this episode, and we'll see you soon. Bye.